One reptile has recently transformed medicine drugs based on glucagon like Reptide, a hormone released by gut after a meal, began as treatment for diabetes before proving remarkably good at helping people shed weight. They have since shown benefits in the fields of heart disease, kidney disease, sleep apnea, and other ailments. And drug makers are now betting that two other reptiles, the ox orexin, could follow a similar path for a variety of brain related ailments. And let me now highlight the needed parts of this paragraph. Heart diseases and kidney diseases and other diseases are one of the main parts of this paragraph, and peptides are also one of the most remarkable places of this paragraph. And the translation of shed weight is to lose weight, or like reduce your own weight. And also there is place of variety of brain related ailments. um I think we need only variety in here. And that's all with this paragraph, I think, and we can start another one. Let's start. Orexins are a pair of neurotransmitters, chemicals that carry messages between neurons. Let me highlight that carry messages between neurons because this is one of the most important parts of this text, and one of main jobs of these particular neurotransmitters is to regulate wakefulness, and a new generation of drugs designed to mimic their effects is approaching the market. And let's begin with next paragraph, I think. And on and on August 5th, America's drug regulator approved overproxtaxone made by Takeda. Approved the Yeah, it's one of the most important parts. And by Takeda, a Japanese pharmaceutical firm, as the first orotoxin agonist, a molecule that stimulates the same cell surface receptors. Let me highlight the part with for narcolepsy. Let me highlight the part with those semicolons. Now with these brackets, because this is non-essential part which may provide us with wrong information. Let me highlight places they are truly connected. Against for narcolepsy disorder that leaves patients excessively sleepy by day and prone to nod off without warning. Alcariness and Irish beer prone. This is one of the needed words. Yeah, I forgot. And nod off. This is also needed word. And prone means adaptive, and nod off means actually not like demanding or not warned. And this GLP have transformed does not intend to miss another peptide boom. In June, it transformed does not intend to miss another peptide boom. But Centessa Biotech and Orexin drug in early trials in a deal with like worth of $7.8 billion, which is actually I think very much. And let me highlight it. It may be some uh, important part. And Orexon medicines could generate uh, 16 billion a year by 2030. And could here may be a crucial word and from narcolepsy and related sleep disorders alone. The current crop of narcolepsy drugs, by contrast, have annual sales of some $3 billion. And current is one of the important parts, and the excitement is not just about narcolepsy, which is estimated to afflict one of person afflict one of the needed words. And let me say you the uh, translation is to torture someone, and attention motivation and brain's reward system. Drug makers hope orexin medicines could eventually treat hope. They actually hope for this. They are not sure. It could eventually treat depression, eventually. Yeah, I forgot. And this is one of the important parts. And deficit hyperactivity disorder, in addition, conditions burden hundreds of millions of people. I think you know, guys, what does burden means. And orexin were discovered nearly 3 decades ago by two teams working independently. In January 1998, Luis de Licia and his colleague at Scripps Research Institute in La Jolla, California, found the peptides, called them hypocretins. Weeks later, a group led by Yanagisawa Masashi of University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center in Dallas reported that injecting same peptides into rats' brain peptides. I think this may be some kind of word also, or no, let's make it important part. Into rats' brains made of animals eat more. You see, these things make them eat more actually. They named the molecules orexins from Greek orexis meaning appetite. Orexis' true role emerged the following year. Emmanuel Mignot of Stanford University was studying hereditary narcolepsy in Doberman Pinschers and Labrador Retrievers dog breeds. And dog breeds may be like simply said, so let's just highlight it. Prone to sudden collapse mid play, he showed that mutation blocked. Let me highlight the blocked part, I think. Or no. Yeah, let's highlight it. And mutation blocked the brain's ability to respond them. That same year, Dr. Yaganagisawa laboratory found that mice engineered the lack of orexins repeatedly fell asleep and collapsed. Human asleep and collapse is one of the important parts of this, and the specialized neurons that produce orexins, and these neurons inhabit the hypothalamus, brain region tucked behind the eyes. Once released, oh, let me like highlight the tucked, which means actually um to be placed, the lock off depending on their nature onto one of two types of cell surface receptors, and Morrow OX1R and OX2R in neighboring neurons. Switching them, it's OX2 that is important for maintaining wakefulness. Its activation stimulates several wakefulness prompting systems that rely on other neurotransmitters. Not, let me highlight this place or neurotransmitters. This may be important part, and rely is one of the important parts. Nano and dopamine and so on, and keeps them all working together, rather like conductor and orchestra. OX1R is more evolved with reward and motivation. And that's all. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this video.